My name is Wasim Kader. I have a business here in Mumbai called Nail Lounge. We deal in cosmetics. I moved to India about 4 years ago from the UK. That's where I was born and that's where I grew up. So about 2 years ago, I put something on Facebook where I was helping collect money for people in India. And the thought came where if we could set something up which would keep these people in work rather than having to keep on getting aid or keep on going to charities. And at that point I was approached by Jenny Thomas from Desi Sisters.
My name's Jenny Thomas, I'm from Manchester in the UK. I'm a business reporting analyst out there, I work with Oracle. I'm a mum and a grandma, and for a long time now I've had this huge idea about a thing called Desi Sisters. For many years now I've run a women's network in Manchester called Desi Sisters, Desi Sisters Sari Army, with our mission to Desify the nation. And up till now that's taken the form of events and charity things, and we've always been playing with the concept of entrepreneurship. The idea was to use the sewing workshop, the whole exercise, so the whole of Mission Mumbai, to offer women more than that, to offer them some business education, some basic literacy for some of the women. We noticed from a trial workshop that that's going to be a need. But you know, marketing, just give them a general idea of our business functions, because ultimately it would be great if we could set up groups who all can function autonomously, and Desi Sisters or myself work as the coordinator, feeding them business and selling for them.
मुझे देसी सिस्टम मिशन मुंबई के बारे में संगीता मेरी फ्रेंड ने इसके जरूर पता चला। मुझे यहाँ पर आके बहुत चीज़ मालूमात हुई और बहुत सीखने भी मिला और बहुत अच्छा भी लगा मुझे आके घर से बाहर निकल के क्या चीज़ सीखना है क्या नहीं, घर में पढ़ के मैं नहीं सीख पा रही।
When I did the workshop, one of the things I really wanted to know was what the women actually wanted. So half the women said they'd like to work from home, which was interesting, and I think that's fine because that means we can stay within what their community needs from them. And half the women also said they'd like a business education, so I want to bring in the basics of business principles, you know, export, purchasing, accounts, marketing, nothing too complicated, but just help them get to grips with the basics. The idea is that should anything happen to the project or it fold, that those women are gaining a range of skills that will be much more useful to them over and beyond the project, opening up a future for them.
माझी मुलगी कॉलेजला जाते, तिथे तिचे सर आहेत, त्यांनी सांगितलं का असं काम आहे इकडं, तुम्ही जाऊन तिकडे बघू शकता. तर माझी मुलगी आली, तिने बघून गेली, नंतर मी आले. तर मी इकडे आल्यानंतर मला हे काम मी करत होते. हे आल्यानंतर मला खूप चांगलं वाटलं. हे साऱ्या माझ्या सैली झाल्या. हा हीच शिलाई काम केलं, गोटे लावले, त्याला डेकोरेशन दिलं विषयाच्या कवरला और परत मला खूप छान वाटलं.
The volume of stock of orders of requirements should grow, which will enable us to bring more women in. I'm hoping that the women who've already got in will the word will spread and they'll start to bring more women in. So we're starting to build almost a family of women here. I already have contacts in the Punjab and somebody who wants to start there. And I see in India that we'd be growing this certain jewellery I want, so jaipas, an option, so we'd grow and we'd extend our product range here, and at the same time I'm already talking to women in the UK and the States who would act as distribution points so that they too become part of the business.
So my involvement is going to be really just connecting people to the right people, so the Desi Sisters or the women that we're going to take on board in India, they need to be taught skills, so I will put the right people in touch so they can teach them skills, or they can source fabrics, or they can get things at the right prices.
आज ये लोगों से इतनी फ्रेंडशिप हो गई, इतना अच्छा लगा, जैसे अपना घर है, जैसे परिवार से टिक रहा है.
आमच्या आजूबाजूला त्यांना सांगणार का खूप चांगलं काम आहे, चला तुम्ही पण करा.
I think it's more about the people, about how many people get involved in this, and how much enthusiasm and excitement we can gather from people in India and from people around the world, because it is a network. It's a business, it's a network. We need different people to get involved from different backgrounds and give their contributions That could be in form of marketing, that could be in form of donations, that could be in form of designing. So we could have designers coming on board, designing products. We could have people giving us ideas about recycling. It's all about just connecting people. So the more people we can get connected onto our network, the more the whole Desi Sisters movement will grow.
So I wanted something that's much more vibrant, and I wanted to come across with a message that this is not a pity buy. The women here can make amazing stuff. I'm just bringing them to a market that will appreciate them.
Can I just say first and foremost that the cushions you produced and made are absolutely beautiful. I love them. The dolls are stunning, and I think that with more support, financial support behind you, you could produce some amazing things, and I can't wait for that.
Hi, this is Kavita Kadar. Me and my husband Wasim Kadar own this nail salon and academy. Here at this academy, we have managed to give a lot of women opportunity to come up in life. Looking at this, our friend from UK was very inspired to come to Mumbai and help a lot of women who are below the poverty line.
जरूर क्यों नहीं, शौक से मैं इसी को इनवाइट करूँगी।